YouTube, what's up? This is Pierce. Today, I know I told you guys that I wasn't going to be putting up another video until about another month because I'm here in Spain, learning a lot, classes, got a lot going on, and I also don't have the equipment that I need to make a great video with intro, outro, music, everything. I explained all of that in my last video, but today, something I thought was very comical. Some of you might not think it's comical because how touchy the issue can be, but I thought it was very interesting and a great learning experience. So that's how I want you guys to take this, as a very great learning experience, as I did. It's my experience, and I can tell you how to take it as a learning experience. So today, I left the house to go to an event. Here in Spain, it's Semana Santa, which means Holy Week. Here, Holy Week is the last week of Lent, and the week just before Easter, obviously. And during this week, each day has a theme. Monday's Palm Monday, Friday's Good Friday, Sunday's obviously Resurrection Sunday for Jesus. And during this week, a lot of people take to the street and they carry like these huge statues that are made out of wood and plaster, biblical scenes. Jesus and the Virgin Mary are two very popular ones that pass through the city through different places. And I find it very interesting because the people who carry these things know that these statues can weigh up to 4 or 5 tons. So they're groups of people that are literally dancing together to move, and I think it's a dance because they move together in unison and harmony to get the statue throughout the whole city. I think it's majorly impressive. And if you actually go to my Facebook page, you'll see that I have a picture from when I was in Sevilla of people practicing for Semana Santa carrying these things. And they don't have the statue above, but they are practicing moving in unison to carry whatever they'll be carrying during Semana Santa. And it's just really beautiful. It's really nice. But the interesting thing is there was something specific also and special about this event that nobody told me about. And it was kind of hinted at, but it wasn't clear. And so I went out to join the parade because I'm excited. I get to see people. There's going to be a culture event. I'm going to learn a lot. Da, da, da. So I ran out. And as soon as I get to like one of the events, it's smaller here in Salamanca because Salamanca is not like Sevilla where it's really popular. And you can Google stuff like this and Wikipedia it. Uh, Semana Santa, Holy Week in Sevilla, and it'll pop up like that. But the people were dressed like this. And I might have to adjust the camera so you guys can see. Hold on one second. There we go. Yeah. Obviously there were no candles because it was daytime. But look at those cones and stuff like that. Let me adjust this camera. People were just dressed just like that. And imagine me coming out of the house and I walk in the middle of the street. It's already bad that I'm the only black person for like probably a mile. There are probably like 3 or 4 of us in the whole city. And that's an exaggeration. But that's how it feels because we're such a minority here. And I get out in the street and I see all these people with these robes on and they turn and look at me. What am I supposed to think? I got out there and I was like, I'm gonna just head back to the house, okay? I'll see y'all later. How about that? Uh, and I ran. So I went back and I went into the house and I talked to my host parents and I was like, "Can you explain something? What's going on here?" And they're so great. They sat down and explained everything to me. As much as they could through Spanish, basically. And basically, what happens is Semana Santa is an event that dates back to like third, fourth century, maybe older, but I think the only dating so far is like fourth or third century. And during this week, we have people that are Nazarenos, and these are people that wear these robes. These penitential robes is basically what they are. The people who wear these robes are penitents, and penitents are people who confess basically that they've sinned, whatever, and as a punishment, basically they have to wear these robes that, yes, they conceal who they are, but they have to wear these robes in public, and they have to pass before the Virgin Mary. They usually walk in front of it, so I've been told. And because they walk in front of it, this is kind of like their punishment for to relieve them of like their sins or whatever. And that was very great to learn of, because obviously to me, I walk out and the first thing that comes to my head, I'm sorry, is KKK. Like that's that's all I can think of because of the history of these roads in the United States of America. I want to make this very, very clear when I say this. Semana Santa has nothing to do with the Ku Klux Klan. I'm going to say that one more time. Semana Santa tiene nada que ver, has nothing to do with Semana Santa, because there is a connection though. The only connection that I know of is that apparently the KKK uh, imitated these robes because they conceal identity of who you are whenever they were doing like racist acts and burning crosses in people's yards and stuff. Um, they took these robes, but obviously Semana Santa dates back to like 3rd and 4th century. That's kind of older, way past the whole KKK period, and so it's completely religious. But I just think it's a great learning experience, and I don't know, amazing to look at two different cultures and see how one thing that they have in common means completely different things. If you wear a penitential robe here during Semana Santa, it's like looked as good because you're trying to become more Christian. You know, you're confessing your sins and you're getting better, and you participate in Semana Santa. If you wear that penitential robe in the middle of the street in my neighborhood, mostly anywhere in the United States, people not only are going to look at you funny, you're probably going to get some bad feedback. And so that was just, I thought this whole event was kind of comical. At first, it was really scary for me because I didn't know what was going on. But it turned out pretty well. And the people here are amazing. I've not experienced any racism so far. So nice. Wow, I've had so many great experiences here. So I want you guys to take away from this a great learning experience. And if you do decide to come to Spain, and it happens to be during Semana Santa, or you happen to see some of the dolls that they have, because they have little dolls of people wearing these robes in stores and places like that, to signify Semana Santa, I don't want you to freak out, because I know, especially my people of African American descent, if we roll up on a group of people with robes and cone hats, and it's just not going to end well. So first thing that pops into our head is, I know what's going down. Like, so just be very aware, and don't take from this video that Semana Santa has Ku Klux Klan members. That is the most important thing I do not want you to take away from this video, because it's not. That's ignorant. That's not respectful of other people's culture, and it's just wrong. So that's my thing. I may make another video. I don't know. Just, you guys have to be, understanding that I don't have stuff to make great videos. So they're all going to be like this. They're going to be long vlogs with no special effects. I might add music from, like, I don't know, my computer or something, but it won't be great and spectacular. So I hope you guys learned something. I learned something. Amazing thing. I don't know. I guess that's it. Also, make sure that you guys vote for in real elections. I know a lot of students probably are going to watch this video, probably not. Vote. I am going to post on Facebook who my candidates are, who I want them to be, but make sure you vote. All right, then. I miss my friends back in the US, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.